Skopje, a city shaped by empires, disasters, and resilience. How did it become what it is today? From ancient times to the present, Skopje's story is one of dramatic transformation. In this video, we'll travel through time, from Roman Skopje to the Ottoman Bazaar, through wars and a devastating earthquake, up to the bold new face of modern Skopje. By the end, we'll see why Skopje isn't just a city. It's a living story of history, resilience, and change. Long before it was called Skopje, this land saw a settlement named Skopje, founded by the Paeonians and later flourishing under the Romans. By the 2nd century AD, Skopje had become an important Roman colony and the capital of Dardania, a frontier province of the empire. Standing at a key crossroads of the Balkans, ancient Skopje thrived as a trade hub and military stronghold, linking routes between the Aegean and Central Europe. This prosperity was not without hardship. A massive earthquake in AD 518 leveled Skopje. Yet the city's story didn't end. A new settlement arose nearby. Some say Emperor Justinian, born in this region, helped rebuild a city here, planting the seeds of the medieval town that would become Skopje. By the early Middle Ages, this area was contested by Byzantine and Macedonian emperor, and one of the most important cities in Samoil's empire. Each era added new layers to Skopje's character, setting the stage for the next transformation. Fast forward to 1392, the Ottoman Turks capture Skopje. They rename it Üsküp, and for the next 500 years, it thrives under Ottoman rule as a provincial capital and vibrant trading city. Skopje's appearance and culture changed dramatically in this era. The stone bridge, Cayman Most, seen as the city's symbol today, was rebuilt in grand form by Sultan Mehmed the Conqueror in the 15th century. Its sturdy arches still span the Vardar River. The Ottomans organized the city with an oriental touch. Bazaars, mosques, and hammams, bathhouses, spring up everywhere. The Old Bazaar of Skopje, in particular, becomes one of the largest marketplaces in the Balkans, bustling with merchants from all corners of the empire. Walking those cobbled lanes, one would hear a mix of languages: Turkish, Macedonian, Albanian, even Ladino spoken by a small Jewish community, as diverse cultures lived side by side. The 20th century brought new upheavals. In 1912, Skopje was seized by the Kingdom of Serbia, ending Ottoman rule. Shortly after, World War I erupted. Bulgarian forces occupied Skopje during the war. By 1918, the city became part of the Kingdom of Yugoslavia. Then came World War II. Axis-aligned Bulgaria took Skopje again in 1941. This was a dark time. In 1943, nearly all of Skopje's Jewish population, around 3,200 people, were deported by occupying forces to the Treblinka death camp and perished. In 1944, as the war turned, partisans liberated Skopje. It was subsequently made the capital of the Socialist Republic of Macedonia within Tito's Yugoslavia in 1945. Under socialist rule, the city grew rapidly and modernized until disaster struck. July 26, 1963, 5:17 a.m., a moment forever etched in Skopje's memory. A 6.1 magnitude earthquake rocked the city awake. In barely 20 seconds, 80% of Skopje lay in ruins. Whole apartment blocks pancaked. The city's main train station collapsed, its facade sheared off. And notably, the station's clock froze at 5:17, the exact time of the quake, a detail still visible today. The clock's hands remain stuck, marking that fateful hour. The human cost was enormous. About 1,070 people lost their lives, and over 120,000 were left homeless. In the quake's aftermath, Skopje became a symbol of global solidarity. Aid poured in from 78 countries around the world. Relief supplies, medical teams, engineers, and builders all converged to help a devastated city. Thanks to this international effort, dubbed the City of International Solidarity, Skopje rose from the ashes. A new urban plan was drawn, with input from famous architects like Japan's Kenzo Tanga, to rebuild a modern, earthquake-resistant city. In the decades after the earthquake, Skopje continued to grow as both the capital of the Macedonian Republic and, after 1991, the capital of an independent country. By the early 21st century, the city's population swelled past 500,000, and its identity was evolving yet again. Gleaming new malls, office towers, and hotels appeared. But the most dramatic and controversial change came with the project known as Skopje 2014. Announced in 2010, this government-funded initiative set out to give downtown Skopje a makeover with a classical aesthetic. In practice, that meant dozens of new statues, monuments, and museum buildings popping up, many in faux neoclassical style. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey through time, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more.